Oh, wait a second, Smiley. Somebody needs you. When it comes to cooling and heating, plumbing, and electrical, we guarantee he'll leave you with a big smile. R.S. Andrews.
It's the Lazy Boy clearance event. We're clearing everything out store-wide. Save up to 50% on closeouts, overstocks, and floor samples. Get our best offers on your favorite Lazy Boy furniture. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy. Window World, America's exterior remodeler.
From the Alec stage at Sony Picture Studios, this is Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestant, a program manager from Washington, D.C., Dave Richardson, a librarian originally from Tampa, Florida, Ivana Lopez, and our returning champion, an engineer from Somerville, New Jersey, Scott Riccardi, whose 9-day cash winnings total $233,501. And now, here is Jenny.
Thank you to the great Johnny Gilbert, and welcome to Jeopardy! If you were watching yesterday, you saw our champion Scott Riccardi notch his 9th victory, something that had not been accomplished on Jeopardy since exactly 1 year earlier when Isaac Hirsch did it. But what Isaac couldn't do on the next day, July 16th, was make it 10 in a row. And that's exactly what Scott is trying to achieve today, super champion status. Good luck to the newcomers, Ivana and Dave. Let's play Jeopardy! Your categories in the first round will be, from left to right, military bases, then picture the Grammy-winning band, the 10th, followed by planes, no trains, but some automobiles, then name that Bible book, and finally, a little Cockney rhyming slang. Governor. Scott, you're up first.
Name that Bible book, 600.
Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Ivana.
What is Psalms?
It is a psalm.
Name that Bible book for 800, please.
To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Ivana.
What is Ecclesiastes?
Right again.
Name that Bible book for 1,000, please.
Ye shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem and in all Judea, and in Samaria, and unto the uttermost part of the earth. That's Jesus' Great Commission in the book of Acts. Back to you, Ivana.
Name that Bible book, 400, please.
I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof? Scott.
What is Revelation?
You got it.
Cockney rhyming slang, 600.
Sometimes the rhyming part of the name gets dropped, so a Gregory, like the Roman holiday actor, means this body part. Dave.
What is neck?
The Gregory Peck, the neck, yes.
Picture the Grammy-winning band for 600.
They came from the land down under to win Best New Artist in 1983. Dave.
Who are men at work?
Right.
Let's go with Picture the Grammy-winning band for 800.
Their Father of the Bride album won Grammy Gold in 2020.
Was the Abs?
What is Vampire Weekend?
Yes.
Was the Abs family?
The 10th for 600.
He played James Bond opposite Barbara Bach in The Spy Who Loved Me.
Was
the
Sean
10th
Connery? Was Sean Connery?
Was Roger Moore?
Right again.
The 10th for 800.
Using the Greek alphabet, Constantinople, Corinth, and Crete all start with this 10th letter. Scott.
What is Kappa?
Was J?
The 10th for 1,000.
Megan Ellison's Annapurna Pictures is named for the world's 10th tallest mountain, which is in this Himalayan nation. Ivana.
What is Nepal?
Good for 1,000.
Let's do the 10th for 400.
In 2023, this girl's name was the 10th most popular in the U.S. Dad Xenophilius Lovegood was ahead of his time. Ivana.
What is Luna?
Yes.
Picture the Grammy-winning band for 1,000.
Their wins include Best American Roots Performance
Was
and
Alabama?
Music Album.
No, was Alabama? Was
Alabama
Alabama?
Shakes?
Yes.
Planes, no trains, but some automobiles for 600.
Ford introduced this model in 1957. With estimated losses of what today would be $2.5 billion, it was discontinued just 2 years later. Ivana.
Was it Edsel?
Yes.
Name that Bible book for 200, please.
And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind. Dave.
What is Genesis?
In Genesis, yeah.
Military bases for 600.
Often in the news, this naval station is the USA's oldest overseas military base, and the only one in a communist country. Ivana.
What is Guantanamo Bay?
That's correct, and it pulls you into the lead as we pause for a quick break. Jeopardy will continue right after this.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Cockroach on roaches. Take one.
Never approach a roach, because every roach...
Child, senior, pet care, and more.
The first day back from maternity leave is so weird. We get it. Find a caregiver who does too. When it's not you, it's care.com.
Dave Richelsaw from our nation's capital is a program manager, but before that, Dave, a U.S. diplomat, which meant you saw the world, right?
I did. It was a great privilege. I did it for 23 years. In fact, classmates reminded me this morning this is the 25th anniversary of our orientation class together, which is a really special thing in the service. So.
And what was your favorite place where you got to live?
I love them all equally, Ken. Otherwise, what kind of diplomat would I be?
That's a very diplomatic answer, Dave, by which I mean boring. But thank you.
That's a success in my business.
Exactly. Thank you for keeping up appearances. Ivana Lopez is a librarian originally from Tampa, Florida. But before you were a librarian, I want to hear about your first job, Ivana.
So my first job straight out of college, I was a museum docent and historical interpreter at the Cracker Country Museum of Florida, which entailed historical interpretation of 19th century Florida pioneers. And each part of that was being all dressed up, you know, bonnet, apron, petticoat, the works. So in addition to being able to give history tours and give that, you know, educational aspect of it, I also would have to regularly fight off these swarms of very hostile Muscovy ducks that inhabited the grounds, which meant that at any given time on this job site, there would be a woman dressed as a 19th century peasant just frantically beating away hostile ducks.
I didn't realize ducks and cracker museums were like such natural enemies.
Apparently they are. There's some hostility there.
Just one question, Ivana. Did you get to keep the clothes?
Yes, I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's what I wanted to hear. Our champion is Scott Riccardi. You're an engineer, and you told us about your love of roller coasters. Have you ever combined the two, Scott?
Yes, I have. So there's this one roller coaster that I really like that is maybe a little bit like too intense, where it's got a very high drop into a very sustained turn that sort of causes you to get tunnel vision and almost pass out.
Oh, nice.
And like in its first season, I think the wheels were overheating, so there were little sprinklers spraying them. So what I did for a project one year was that I got like a G-force readout of the ride, and I used that to calculate like from friction just how much the wheels were overheating and what kind of heat transfer was taking place there.
That's why we need engineers, so we don't die on roller coasters, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, Scott. But it's Ivana who has control of the board right now. Choose a category and a dollar amount for us.
Let's do picture the Grammy-winning band for 400, please.
Among their 13 Grammys so far,
What
are
six?
4 for Best
What
Country
a
Album.
six?
Scott.
We're the
Yes.
Chucks.
Yeah, formerly the Dixie Chicks.
Military base is 800.
Military base is 800. All the daily double.
You were in second place. You just tied with Ivana for the lead. What do you want to risk on military bases?
2,000.
2,000,
All right.
please.
You'll have a $2,000 lead if you're right. Here's the clue. Nevada's Naval Air Station Fallon is now home to the elite program known as this. It trains pilots with a need for speed.
What's Top
What's
Gun?
Top
It is
Gun?
Top Gun.
Yeah.
You now have $6,000. Either you love the Navy or the movies. I'm not sure which.
Military bases for
Military bases
1,000.
1,000.
The Department of Defense did some streamlining in 2010, merging Hickam Air Force Base in Oahu with this naval base. Ivana.
Was Pearl Harbor?
Yes.
Let's do planes, no trains, but some automobiles for 800.
To go back in time and get a 1981 DMC-12 from this car company. Dave.
What is DeLorean?
That's it.
Planes, no trains, but some automobiles for 1,000.
The Lockheed SR-71 has been clocked at more than 2,000 miles per hour, a bit faster than this creature it's named for. Dave.
What is a Blackbird?
That is the Blackbird.
Military bases for 400, please.
This newest and smallest branch of the armed forces operates 6 dedicated bases, 3 of which are in Colorado. Dave?
What is the Space Force?
Right.
Cockney rhyming slang for 800.
Gotta do it sometime. Borrow and beg means one of these items. In early 2025, high prices for them led many to borrow and beg. Scott.
What are eggs?
That's an egg, yes.
Rhyming slang for 1,000.
A can't keep still is one of these, like the Peloton one with a textured 59-inch running belt. Ivana.
What's a treadmill?
You figured it out, yes.
Cockney rhyming slang for 400.
Saying, I haven't a Scooby-Doo means you haven't one of these. What Scooby and the gang we're often searching for?
What's a clue?
What is a clue?
Haven't a clue, right.
Planes, no trains, but some automobiles for 400, please.
The Smithsonian houses Glamorous Glennis, the plane named for the wife of this aviator.
What
He flew faster
spacecraft?
than sound in 1947. Dave?
Who was Glenn?
No. Scott?
Who's Jaeger?
Chuck Yeager is the right pilot.
The 10th for 200.
The 10th entry in Sue Grafton's alphabet series is J is for
What's
this
the
decision
judge?
handed
What's
down
the
in-
judge?
Scott?
What is judgment?
J is for judgment.
Picture the Grammy-winning band for 200.
In 2007, they won Best
What
Rock
Red
Band
Hot
and
Chili
Best Rock
Peppers?
Performance
What the
by a
Red
duo
Hot
of
Chili
group of
Peppers?
Dave?
Who are the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
That's them.
Military bases for 200.
Military
The
bases
U.S.
for 200.
military's northernmost installation is the former Thule Air Base, on this, the world's largest island. Scott?
What is Greenland?
Yes.
Cockney rhyming slang 200.
Loop the loop is Cockney slang for this. Maybe a British favorite like cockaliki. Ivana?
What is soup?
It's soup, yes. Final clue. Time reported 1980's Mondial 8 from this Italian car company was a big red disaster with more bugs than a Barstow Motel rollaway. Scott?
What is Ferrari?
Brutal review of this Ferrari, yes. You have a narrow lead at the end of the Jeopardy round. Ivana and Dave both playing well, and Double Jeopardy is up next.
support by
Hands-free Skechers slip-ins now come in Glide Step Max Cushion. This actually gave me an idea to combine all my favorite sports into one. Try Glide Step Max Cushioning Hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
Total Beats, America's best-selling Beats brand, is available at Walmart. Total Beats blood pressure support contains ingredients shown to deliver 2 times better blood pressure support. Get Total Beats today.
Diplomatic Dave will select first in Double Jeopardy. Let's see which categories he'll be choosing from. There's Egyptian history. There's one word on the theater marquee. We have scientists, 3 consonants in a row, public television, and American families. Dave, what appeals up there?
Let's go with public television for 1200, please.
Here's Henry Louis Gates Jr.
When I was 9 years old, I saw a picture of my great-great-grandmother, Jane Gates, born in 1819. That moment led to my career as a historian and to this PBS show that I've hosted since 2012.
Ivana.
What is Finding Your Roots?
That's the show.
Let's do Egyptian history for 1200, please.
This Kurdish general controlled Egypt in the 12th century and brought Sunni Islam back to the country. Scott.
Who is Saladin?
That's right.
One word on the theater marquee for 1200.
Songs in this 1970 Stephen Sondheim musical include Have I Got a Girl for You and The Ladies Who Lunch. Scott.
What is company?
Yes.
One word on the theater marquee for 1600.
On Labor Day, a young drifter arrives in a small Kansas town and disrupts the lives of the local ladies in this 1953 play. That's the plot of Picnic. Scott?
One word on the theater marquee for 2000.
In this David Auburn play, the brilliant daughter of a deceased mathematician fears that she may share his mental illness. Dave.
Who is Nash?
No. Scott.
What is Proof?
Proof is the play.
Scientists 1200.
With certainty, he was director of the Max Planck Institute for Physics in Munich from 1958 until 1970. Ivana.
Who is Heisenberg?
You got it.
Let's do American families for 800.
The last surviving grandson of an oil tycoon, banker and philanthropist David of this family died in 2017 at age 101. Ivana.
What is Rockefeller?
Right.
American families 1200, please.
Hail to this chief, the son of a Declaration of Independence signer and grandfather of another president. Scott.
Who is William Henry Harrison?
Yes.
Scientists 1600.
Answer. Daily double, Scott. This could be an important moment in the game because Yvonne is very close. What do you want to wager?
8,000.
Okay, big wager in scientists. Let's see if it pays off. Here's your clue. In 1742, he described his new temperature scale to the Swedish Academy of Sciences.
Who is Celsius?
Under Celsius with Swedish, yes. You have $8,000.
Egyptian history 1600.
Egypt suffered more than 11,000 casualties in this brief 1967 war, the most of all the nations involved. Ivana?
What is the 6-Day War?
Right.
One word on the theater marquee, 800, please.
In this colorful play, abstract artist Mark Rothko is commissioned to paint murals for New York City's Four Seasons restaurant. Ivana.
What is red?
Well done.
Public television, 1600.
For years, Julia Child signed off episodes of The French Chef with this phrase en français. Ivana.
What is au revoir?
No. Dave.
What is Bon Appetit?
Bon appetit. That's it.
3 consonants in a row for 1200.
It's another name for an earthquake. Dave.
What is seism?
Sorry, no. Scott or Ivana? Temblor has 3 consonants in a row. Back to you, Dave.
Let's go with 3 consonants in a row for 1600.
In ALS, the S stands for this hardening of tissue. Ivana.
What is sclerosis?
Correct.
3 consonants in a row for 2000, please.
The American robin and the mountain bluebird both belong to this bird family. That's the thrush family. Ivana?
3 consonants in a row, 800, please.
The comical coinage abophobia describes the fear of this type of word. You should look again at the word abophobia. That's a fear of palindromes. Back to you, Ivana.
American families, 1600.
It was the last name of sister and brothers Laura, William Rose, and Stephen Vincent, all of whom were writers. Scott.
What is Benet?
Yeah.
Egyptian history 2000.
The Muslim Brotherhood picked him as their nominee for presidential elections in 2012. He later got life in prison. Dave.
Who is Morsi?
Mohammed Morsi is correct.
American Families 2000.
Answer. A daily double for you, Dave. What do you want to risk here on American Families?
I'll risk 3,600.
All right, almost everything at stake. Here's your clue. This family name is on a school of medicine at the University of Chicago and on the most prestigious of architecture awards.
What is Pritzker?
That's correct. And it brings you up to $7,400.
Scientist for 2,000, please.
In 1766, for an essay on improving street lighting, this French chemist received a gold medal. Scott.
Who is Lavoisier?
Correct.
Public Television 2000.
This macabre yet whimsical artist drew the iconic opening titles for Mystery. Lemony Snicket has cited him as an influence.
What's a series of unfortunate events?
Edward Gorey, well done.
Scientists 800.
Frances Arnold won a Nobel Prize in Chemistry for her work in directed evolution to create new types of these protein catalysts. Scott.
What are enzymes?
Yes.
Egyptian History 800.
The Great Pyramid was built about 4,500 years ago by this Egyptian king, also known as Cheops. Ivana.
Who is Khufu?
Right.
Public Television 800.
Mesmerized by his calm demeanor and majestic perm, millions have learned the joy of painting from this late PBS icon. Ivana.
Who is Bob Ross?
That's him.
American Families 400, please.
Branford and Delfio are among the 5 members of this family, honored as jazz masters by the National Endowment for the Arts. Dave.
What is Marsalis?
Correct.
3 consonants in a row, 400.
One proverb says that a clean this makes a good pillow. Another tells us a guilty this needs no accuser. Ivana.
What is a conscience?
Yes.
One word on the theater marquee for 400, please.
Neil Patrick Harris performed in Tick, Tick, Boom, as well as this other Jonathan Larson musical. Scott.
What is Rent?
That's right.
Egyptian History 400.
He didn't just conquer Egypt in 332 BC, he also named a city for himself there. Scott.
Who's Alexander the Great?
Yes, Alexandria.
Scientists 400.
Astrobiologist Natalie Cabrol heads up the Carl Sagan Center for Research, part of SETI, standing for the Search for This. Ivana.
What is...
Sorry, that's time. Dave.
What is the search for extraterrestrial intelligence?
That's what SETI is. Well done. The final clue, back to public television. According to PBS, his mom Nancy knit a sweater every month until her passing, including the ones he wore on TV. Dave.
Who is Mr. Rogers?
Yes, Fred Rogers, of course. You're in third place with 8,600. Scott's got a pretty big lead. The category for you 3 in Final Jeopardy will be USA.
USA.
We'll see what the clue is when we come back.
Limu Limo at your service. Here to help you save hundreds by customizing your car insurance with Liberty Mutual. Probably should have gone the other way.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Tired of struggling with impossible messes in your tub and shower? Mr. Clean Foaming Bath Magic Eraser cuts through 100% of the grime that some sprays leave behind, and it replaces multiple cleaning products. Switch to Mr. Clean Foaming Bath Magic Eraser.
Only the final Jeopardy has something to do with the USA. Here's the clue. Its creator imagined it as a place for young and old, offering nostalgia of the past with exciting glimpses into the future. 30 seconds.
Was Disneyland.
Dave Richelsoff, who had $8,600 and wrote down, what is Disneyland?
Disneyland,
yes. That is correct. Opened July 17th, 1955, 70 years ago this week. How much did you wager, Dave? You'll add 52 on one,
equals up to the 2,800.
Yvonne Lopez was in second place with 13,800. Is she going to Disneyland? Oh, so close.
Probably that's wrong.
Right track, Ivana. You wagered 3,800, so you'll be left with an
3,800. She drops to $10,000.
Scott Riccardi, hard to catch today with that 28,600. Was he correct? Did he know about Disneyland?
Disneyland also, yep.
Ooh,
Nothing he says, he is still the champion.
Another 28,600 today.